Hey everyone, this is Robin Pike with Crafty Stamper. Today I wanted to come to you and show you the Celebratory Sips Sweet Collection. And this is the stamp set here, and then it comes with the dies. And here are the dies. This cuts out your the glasses. And then you've got strawberries, and you got little blackberries, you got your umbrella, you got celery, and let's see, and then it's got a lemon slice that you could put on there, or an orange slice. And so anyway, this is the dies that come with it. And then we've also got the pretty paper that comes along with it. And along with this paper, you can, let's see, not on this sheet here, but let me find this sheet. This one here, you can actually cut out using the die cuts. You can take this die cut here and you can put it over this right here, and then it will cut this out and you can make your own drink with it. And then we have some that are like lemonade. So we could do a lemonade right here and put a lemon, piece of lemon on the top of it and have it going over the glass. And then this piece here actually puts a design on the glass. So that's a really neat feature there. So I was going to show you all of the paper that we have in it. And so this is one side, and you get 2 sheets of each of these. And then if you flip it over, you have this pattern here. And then here is where you can cut some of these out using the die cuts. Let's see. Say for instance, this one here, we could go ahead and cut out using the die cuts. But now the one with the umbrella, you couldn't do that because it would cut the umbrella off. So we just need to fussy cut around it, which is not hard at all. So just remember the ones that have your umbrellas and your garnishes and stuff, we can't use these. We just need to fussy cut it out. So we do have these already set up for us. Isn't that pretty? Here's the one with the lemonade. And then if we flip it over, we have this design here, which is very pretty. When I say this design, I say something like for Halloween. That's what it reminds me of. But it doesn't have to be used for Halloween. I mean, I've seen tons and tons of pictures on Pinterest where everyone has used this, and it looks so pretty with this suite. And then here we have all of the little garnishes here, and so I think that's really cute, really pretty paper here. And then the opposite of this is going to be your secret C. I love that. I think that's so pretty. And then we've got this here with all your pretty little dainty flowers on here, which I love. And then I love this on the back, the stripes with the timid tiger. And to me, this is another one that looks like Halloween. So I love that time of year because I love all the stamp sets, and it's just so much fun. So I don't know, maybe I'm getting ready for it. I don't know. Maybe that's why I see Halloween in it. And then here's this paper here, which I think is just gorgeous. It's so pretty. Love the colors in it. This is just such pretty colors. And then here's your opposite of that, which is pretty. That's old olive that we've got there. And we've got some old olive over here. And then some mossy meadow. We got some bubble bath in here. We got some berry burst. And so it's just some very pretty colors. And then we've got, I think that the deepest color is your Blackberry Bliss color. So, all right, so let's move those aside. And I want to show you, okay, so I'm going to be working with this stamp set here and the dies. And I've already cut the stuff out for you, so you wouldn't have to wait on me to do that. I will be working with the stamp pads Berry Burst and Old Olive. And then I've also used the textured notes and dies, and I used the 4th one up from the smallest which is this one right here. It's that design. And then I pulled out the birthday celebration, and I'm using the happy and the birthday out of it, and for my sentiment on the inside. And then on the outside, I'm going to be using the cheers from inside here. So, all right, so that is the stamp sets that we're going to be using. I've already cut out the paper, but I'm going to show you the card that we're going to be making, but I did change it up. So this is the card here, but I did change up the DSP paper and the background paper, and then our layered piece here. I changed it up. So, and that's what we're going to be making today. So you just open it up and it says happy birthday. So I think that's a pretty little card. And wait till the end. I've got another one to show you. And so we'll have 3 here that to have at the end. All right, so here's our card base here that we've got. And the card base, let me see if I can find it here. I think it's 10. Of course, that was the only one that I didn't write down. Doesn't it always work out like that? Let's see if I can find it. Okay. I think it's 10 and, yes, 10 3/4 is what the card base is here. So it'll be 10 3/4 by 5.5 here. And then we scored it at 1 5/8, 3 3 or 3 1/4, 7 1/2, and 9 1/8. So that is your card base here. And then for my layers, we've got let's see, for this panel here, which is our inside panel, it's 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. And then I'm gonna layer a piece of white on here, and this is 5 by 3 1/2. And then I've got this layer here, and so this panel, and this is bubble bath. I think I mentioned that earlier, but if I didn't, I wanted to make sure that I did this time. So this is bubble bath, and then this is our DSP paper. The bubble bath is cut. It's a 3 by 5 piece, and then the DSP is a 2 3/4 by 4 3/4, and it will go over here. And I cut the bubble bath here, and it is 2 1/2 by 4 1/2. And then this top layer is just your layer, the layer that I used for the texture notes and dies that I told you is the 4th one. So I used it, and then I did cut this out from our DSP paper, and then I stamped our little leaves here. I guess that's mint maybe, and so I stamped, and then I colored in with Old Olive, and then die cut that out, and then I'm just going to put that up here. So let's go ahead and let's start putting our panels together. I hope everyone's doing well today. I hope you've had a good day. So what all have you been working on? What is your favorite sweet that you have? And don't forget, we have our special going on starting tomorrow with our sweets, and then our sweet products. And we will be having it's a buy one get one half off sale, and that goes starting tomorrow, June 3rd, through the end of the month. And so that's going to be a lot of fun. So here I'm going to take our cheers, and I'm going to put it on the white piece here, and I'm going to go ahead, and I think I'm going to do this in Berry Burst. You could do it in any color that you want. We could do it in the Old Olive, but I just chose the Berry Burst. So see if we can get this on here straight. I don't want to put my head in the camera view. Okay. All right, there we go. That looks pretty good there. So let's close this up. We don't want to get that everywhere. because I have already stuck my fingers in all of it. Okay, so here we're just going to put this piece up on dimensionals. So how's the weather been where you are? I live in Alabama, and it's actually been nice the past 3 days. It's we've had so much rain this year, and everything is just so wet. And I was out cutting grass on Saturday, and I got the lawnmower stuck. We have this one little area that's always, it's kind of a low spot, and so we always have to be careful with it. And I thought I was being careful, but I wasn't. So I ended up getting stuck, and so my husband had to come and help me out, and he was off weed eating. And so anyway, we have a pretty big area to take care of, and so he had to come and help me get unstuck. So anyway, I'm hoping that we've got a little bit of sunshine today, so I'm hoping that eventually it's going to dry out. And I'm a little tired of rain, but we do have some very pretty flowers right now. Beautiful lilies all over. So, do y'all like to cut grass? I love it. I get on the lawnmower, and I just get lost, and just start thinking about all kind of things. And it's just and then all the smells that are out there, and going around the different flowers and the bushes and stuff. And I don't know, it's just I love it. I know it's probably crazy, but I enjoy my time on the lawnmower. So all right, so we're just putting dimensionals on this, and then on our glass we just want to raise it up a little bit. So just stick this right here. Let's see, I may have to move one of these down. I don't want it to touch on the glass here. So let's see if we can move this. I might have to move it up just a tad. Okay, now I think that's better. Yeah, that's a lot better. Okay, so we've got that. Well, I think I'm gonna make that go down there we go. That's where I want it, right there. Okay, so we've got that on there. So we got those 2 panels done, and now we need to do this one. And on this one I want to do happy birthday, and I think I will do the happy in the old olive. And I think I want to stand up and see if I can get this straight. If not, we can always flip it over. I hope I put it down low enough. I should have went a little bit lower, but I think it'll get covered up. Okay, let's move that out of the way. Let's get our happy birthday, or our birthday. And then let's get it stamped on here. Okay, oh yeah, I love that. That's so pretty. That looks very good, I think. Okay, so now we just need to glue this in. So do y'all have any big plans for the summer? Do you have any vacations going on? And if you do, send me a message and let me know where you're going. We took our vacation in April, so I think that'll probably be it for the year. Not unless something comes up. I don't foresee it, but who knows? Maybe somebody will invite us to a nice place somewhere, a nice vacation spot, and pay for all of it. Wouldn't that be nice? Okay, so we've got that there. All right, so then here we're just going to glue this on, and I'm just going to put glue on this side right here, and it's going to go right in here. And the way I line this up is I want it to cover up the white that's on here. So if I put it in here, then you see right here, it's covering up the white layer. If I went down, then you would see it. So if I cover up the white here, then it also covers it up down here. So that's kind of the look I'm going for. And then I want to just kind of push this over to the side here, about right in there. So I'm just going to put glue just on this little portion right in here. Okay. And one thing about using the glue, we can move it around until we get it where we want. Make sure it's covering up the white like I want it to. And so that looks good there. Give it a good rub. Okay. Give it a good rub on that side. And then on this one, we're going to do it opposite. We're going to put it over. Let's see, we're going to do it. Let's push this in. There. And then we're going to push this one in here and try to even it out between our DSP here and then down here. And then I want it to have the same border here as it does here. So that's what I'm going for there. So we're just going to put some glue on this side here. Okay, so let's get it going. Okay, let's move it out just a tad, I think. Give it that same border. And see, that's the one good thing about the glue is that we can maneuver it around before it actually gets stuck down. So, all right. And so there we have our card. Happy birthday. And then that goes in first, and then this one comes on. And then I've also got some embellishment to put on there if I can find what I did with them. And it shouldn't be that hard considering I don't have a lot on my desk right now. Let's see what I did with them. Oh, here they are, right in my face. As they say, if it would have been a snake, it would have bit me. All right, so let's just get, I think I'll put a big one up here. Just gonna place that there. And this is the Strawberry Slush and Petal Pink embellishments. And then let's see, we put one down here. And then looks like I think I'll just put one right over in here. And then our card's complete. All we need to do is sign it. So that came together fairly quickly. I think that worked out really good. And I like that. I like the look of that. I like the Petal Pink and then our Blackberry Bliss together. And of course we did use the Old Olive and we used the Berry Burst on here. So I think that worked out real good. All right, so here, let me move this out of the way. So we've got this card here that we did. We've got the other one that I did earlier. So we've got those two. And then I've also got this one, which is just a regular card. It's just your 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And I used some of the DSP, and I did use the same die that I used on these. On this one here, I cut out a couple of different drinks here, and I used the smallest die in the Texture Notes and Dies for the Old Olive here. And then just cut a little piece out that says Let's Celebrate. And I cut this little orange peeling out, just fussy cut it, and I fussy cut the blackberry here. And then this, I fussy cut, you know, of course, those, because like I said, our dies, you know, would cut this off if we tried to use them. So I didn't want to do that. And so anyway, so that's 3 cards here, 3 different ideas. These 2 using the same basic layout, and then this one just a total different card. And I do have another card that I'm going to be putting on my website, which is craftystamper.com. So if you're curious to see what it is, just head on over there, and I'm going to get these uploaded. So give me, I don't know, maybe about 30 minutes, and I'll have these up for you, and I'll get the dimensions up for you. And I hope that you like this card, and I hope that you'll give it a try. And I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Talk to you later. Bye.